Okay, so with that said, today we're going to be entering into the first aspect of the Nithyananda Yoga, which is the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, the first series from 1 to 100 we're going to be covering today. So let's get started. The first asana of the sequence is Sukhasana. Now, sit in the comfortable cross-legged position with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Bring your hands in the Bindu Mudra, where index and thumb are joined, and place on your respective knees. Engage in the Samana Kumbhaka, which is inhale, visualizing the fire in your stomach is raising up along with your spine. Engaging the Mahamudra Bandha, which is first, you're going to be pulling your perineum floor in. The pelvic muscles, you're going to be pulling it in first. You're going to be tightening it. Second, your stomach. You're going to be pulling your stomach in and up. Third, tucking the chin to the chest. Doing all these three locks performs the Mahamudra Bandha. Look forward. Visualize Paramashiva in your inner space, repeating the japa Soham in your throat center in Sukhasana. Can I request all the participants please keep your back straight? Yes, that's good. Sukhasana. Tatsukhasana ashaktastat samachare asanam vijitam yena jitantena jagatrayam. Now, entering the next asana, which is Parvatasana. Now, bring your legs into the Padmasana position. Your right foot on the left thigh, your left leg on the right thigh. Bringing both the legs in the Padmasana position. Inhale, raising your hands up above the head. Keeping your palms together in Namaskar Mudra. Nicely feel a stretch. The whole body becoming straight. As you engage, continue to engage the Mahamudra Bandha, clenching the perineum floor in, pulling your stomach in and up, and tucking the chin to the chest. Repeating japa, Soham in your throat center. Visualize Mount Kailash in your inner space in Parvatasana. Atavakshe Mahadeva Parvatasana Mangalam Yakritva Sthirarupi Syat Chakradi Vilopanam. Now, relax. Bring your hand down. Bring the soles of your feet together in front of you. You're going to be sitting where the soles of your feet are placed in front of you. And you're going to be interlacing your hands behind the back in the Shambhaya Mudra. Inhale and exhale, leaning yourself forward. Bring the forehead towards the knees. Bring the forehead towards the leg. Engaging in the Mahamudra Bandha. Pulling your stomach in and up. Clenching the perineum muscles in. And tucking the chin to the chest. Gaze at your nose. Visualizing yourself as a plow in your inner space. Repeating japa Soham in your inner space in Hali Pavasana. Purnam Vidiyahu Menjano Bhepakatali Sampuditano Vishtivachedevu Kariyavo Dachinakar Sevava Gahavo Vishtihatilam Kiho Johi Amsasaita Bhumi Tarasohi Punalati Bhuparitane Edyam Lakatama Hi Ane. Now, slowly relax yourself. You're going to be stretching the hands in front of you, cupping your palms in the Shambhaya Mudra and place it on the mat. As you're placing it on the mat, lean yourself forward, bring the forehead towards the heels, gaze at your nose, continue to engage in the Mahamudra Bandha, pulling your stomach in and up, clenching the perineum floor in and tucking the chin to the chest. Repeating japa Soham in your inner space in Nagi Pavasana. Visualize snakes in your inner space. In Nagi Pavasana. Purab vidhi pariyaga nicho hoyi kahu nipanasya lagayi हाथ आगा ने धरती लगावे पसारी देवू हाथ की अंजलि करे भूयदी परे लगावे दृष्टि नासा अग्र आसन कौगुन शरीर विराजायी. Now raise yourself up, coming into the Kokilasana. Now you're going to be rolling the big toes with the index and middle finger together, the Prana Mudra. Inhale, stretching the hands out in front of you, keeping straightening the leg. And exhale, bringing your leg into the Padmasana position. Lean yourself at the back, placing the elbows on the mat in Kokilasana. Yes, this is Kokilasana. Clenching the perineum floor molar bandha, sucking the perineum floor. You're going to be engaging in the Uddiyana bandha as well. You're going to pull your stomach in and up. Third, tucking the chin to the chest in the Mahamudra bandha in Kokilasana. Visualizing yourself as a cuckoo bird in Kokilasana. Adanyadasanam vakshe yena siddho bhavenaraha akasmadvai sancharam kokilakhyasanena cha urdhve hastadvayam krutva tadagre padayoshu vriddangushtadvayam mata shane shane prakarayet. Okay, now raise yourself up, entering into Nithyananda. Now relax your feet. You're going to come into position where your one leg is at the top of each other. Crossing your hands. And what you're going to be doing, as you're going to be engaged in the Mahamudra Bandha, you're going to be rotating your arms in a circular manner. Yes, rotating your arms in a nice circular manner. Gaze at your nose. Visualize the prana is flowing throughout your whole body. In Nithyananda. Goda Bamba Padikiya Shina Hili Soya, the Chernako Varilo Taparikul Pasamoya, Vama Padiko Mahilo Bahuro Pulpajana, Tapari Goda Dijiki Ansabari Litana. Okay, now entering the next asana, which is Gajasana. Now stretch the hands in front of you, place it on the mat. Yes, tuck the toes, lifting the hips up. Now in this asana, this is actually a dynamic position. So what you're going to be doing, you're going to be scooping yourself down and bring it up. Yes. Repeat in a japa, soham in the inner space. Visualizing yourself as an elephant in the inner space in Gajasana. Nibjampādāgre bhūmo kritva lambhībhūya mastakāgre nidāya nitambam ūdamannamaya nāvīlakṣam bhūmo nāsika mānīya hastatalaparyantam nayet ittam panaf panaf kuryāt gajasanam bhavati. Now stop the moment over here. You're going to be alternating your heels up and down. Visualizing yourself as a boar in a inner space in Vrikshasana. Yes. In Vrikshasana. Ekaikam padava kuncha gajasan kurya Vrikshasanam bhavati. Now, stand tall on the tips of your mat. Now what you're going to be doing, all of you are going to be engaging in the this mudra, the Mrigashisha mudra, where you're going to bend your index, middle, and your thumb. You're going to be placing it at your heart center. Clenching the pelvic floor Mula Bandha, and you're going to be engaging your Uddiyana Bandha as well, where you're going to be pulling your stomach in and up in Vaishasana. Yes. In Vaishasana. केशेन पादगं भद्वातिष्ठे ध्रुवमुखः अथ वैशामक्षे यक्तित्वा सत्यवान् भवेत्. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to be entering the first sequence of the Karana, which is the Urdhva Karana. Now sit in the Aramandi position, the half squatting position, spreading your toes wide apart. Sit on the ground. And what you're going to be doing? You're going to be first doing it on your right side. Yes. So you're going to come in. So what you're going to be doing? As you're lifting your legs and putting it back to its respective place, your hands also are going to be experiencing the same thing. So basically, your hands and your legs are going to be following each other. So you're going to be lifting it up and placing it at the other side. Lifting it up, placing it on the other side. Yes, in Urdhva Karana. Okay, sorry for that. Next asana you're going to be entering into is Balalingasana. Now, you're going to be raising your right leg towards your chest. You're going to be bringing your hands in the Sarva Vashankara Mudra, where you're going to be interlacing your fingers from outside in, and you're going to be hooking your knee all the way to the chest. Clenching the pelvic floor in Mahamudra. You're going to be engaging the Mahamudra Bandha, visualizing yourself as a tree in your inner space. In Balalingasana. Ekam Janurshyaringyastatavyam Balalinganam Bhavati. Now, you're going to be bringing the left foot behind the back, hold it with both the hands behind the buttocks. Yes. You're going to be engaging in Mahamudra Bandha in Paripidanasana. Sitve kasmin padatale karabhyam veshtayetalam veshte samstapyatnena Paripidanamasanam. Yes. The next asana is Natarajasana. In Natarajasana, you're going to be stretching the hands in front of you to bring within the Buddha Mudra by index and thumb are joined and raising the knee up. Yes. Nicely feel a stretch happening. In Natarajasana. Uttanapādam Krauncham cha Marīcham Veerabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonam cha Suptangushta Prasarane. Now, let's now enter into the Vrikshasana sequence on that side. Yes. So Balalingasana on the other side. Ekam janursiya linge startavyam balalinganam bhavati. Yes. Now, Balalingas, sorry, in Padapidanasana on the other side. Sthiti kasmin padatile karabhyam vishtu yetanam vishti samsthabhe tena Padapidanamasana. Yes. In Natarajasana too. Natarajasana. उत्तानपादं क्रमचं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारिणे. Okay. So here comes you're going to be entering into the next set of karana, which is the Artharechita karana. So now sit again, sit in the Anavandha position, while toes are pointing outwards and sitting on the ground. Now to go then, you will be placing your left hand on your chest. And your right hand is going to be drawing your attention outwards and your inwards. In once you have done, you can once you're done, you can place it on your nose and now crossing your arms and your feet. This is Ardharechita Kumbhaka. In Ardharechita Karana. Yes. Now we enter into the next aspect of the yoga, which is the skeleton dance. So I request all the participants please take a few minutes. Let's take a few minutes. Close your eyes. You're going to be visualizing yourself as pure skeleton. There is nothing in your system, nothing is there in your blood. There's no veins, your nerves, your blood flow, nothing, including your muscles. And start to shake the body as intensely as possible. Come on, let's do it. Let's okay. Relax your Okay. Okay. Now we are going to be entering into the next karana, which is the Kati Chila karana. So what you're going to be doing, you're going to be again sitting in the Aramandi position where your toes are spreading wide apart. You're going to be crossing your hands above the head. And as you turn to your side, you're going to be uncrossing your hands and bringing it back above the head. Okay. Now, okay, yes, sorry for the technical glitch. Next, that's what you're going to be entering into Tadasana. Now, stand tall on the tip of your toes. Raise your hands up above the head. Ears are next to your hands are next to your ears. Engage the Mahamudra Bandha. Looking forward, you will repeat in Japa Soham in your inner space. Visualize yourself as a tree yes, in Tadasana. Mahamudra Baddha Kona Tadasana Vibhedikan. Lift hands the Kuriya and Thervati Vidipriya. Now, Vinyasa forward. Placing your hands in respective feet. Vinyasa forward. In Uttanasana. Mahamudra Kauna Tadasami Bhedikan no thumbs the Kuya Rantarvati Bharipriya. Next, entering into Parakshvasana. Now come to a plank position. You're going to be tucking the chin to your chest in the Janarbata and moving your neck from side to side. Okay. In Parakshvasana, Vajasravastittamastакam varam varam Dakshikukshim sarvakukshim nayet Tarakshvasanam bhavati. Now, relax yourself. Enter into the next asana, which is Bhujangasana. Now, lowering your whole body down, you'll be lifting your chest up. And what you're going to be doing, you're going to be engaging in the Bhujangani Mudra, where you inhale, opening your mouth wide, and you exhale on your nose. In Bhujangasana, अंगुष्ठनाभिपर्यन्तम् अधो भूमौ विन्यसे कराभ्यां चतुरं धृत्वा उरुशिष्टस्तनीमहि विहाग्नेवर्तते नित्यं सर्वयोगविनाशनं जागर्ति भुजगी देवी भुजंगासन साधनात्. Now entering the next asana, which is the Shashasana. Now tuck the toes, lifting your feet up from the mat. In Shashasana, गजास्त्रं से एकैकं पादं पूर्वमार्गेण भ्रामित्वा कर्तव्यं शशासनं भवति. Okay. The next asana is no. The next asana is Rathasana. Now in Rathasana, now step your feet in front of you and you're going to be switching the legs. Okay? Yes. Bringing one leg the other in the front. Switch as you're jumping in Rathasana. Visualizing a chariot in your inner space in Rathasana. गजासे संचितो एकैकं पादं परमार्गेण भ्रामेत्वा कर्तव्यं रथासनं भवति. Okay. Now step with your legs, step with your right leg in the front and your left leg at the back. And you're going to be raising your hands up above the head. Palms, your hands are next to your ears. Nicely feel the stretch. And this is the Virabhadrasana. We're going to be bringing the right leg into a 90 degrees angle. Please bend your leg, 90 degrees angle. Yes. Visualize Lord Virabhadra in your inner space in Virabhadrasana. Vashishtavanakondinya mudukukkudamev cha ashtavakramato mayuram setu bandhanam. Let's now repeat the same asana on the other side. Virabhadrasana on the other side. Vashishtavanakondinya mudukukkudamev cha ashtavakramato mayuram setu bandhanam. Now enter into the next asana, which is Vrikshasana. Now stand with your right leg firmly on the ground, lifting your left leg up, placing it on your right inner thigh. And you're going to be raising your hands up above the head in the Namaskar Mudra. Yes. Palms facing up in the Namaskar Mudra in Vrikshasana. वामोरमूलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायितो तिष्ठेत वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः. The next is Garudasana. Now in Garudasana, the same left leg, the left foot. You're going to be placing it on top of the right thigh. In Garudasana, placing your hands in front of your heart in Namaskar Mudra, visualize Lord Garuda in your inner space in Garudasana. गरुडाश्रमावक्षे येन ध्यानं सुरम्भुवि सर्वदेशादिनिर्भक्तो भवति ह महाबली एकपादमुरो बद्ध्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घापादिसन्धिदेशे जानुपक्रम्यवस्थितम्. Okay, so let's all repeat the same Vrikshasana series on the other side. Vrikshasana. Yes, in Vrikshasana. वामो रमोलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायितो तिष्ठेत वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः. Now entering to Garudasana, placing the right leg on top of the thigh. Place the palms in front of your heart and Namaskar Mudra in Trikonasana. In Garudasana. Sorry for that. Garudasana. गरुडाश्रमावक्षे येन ध्यानं सुरम्भुवि सर्वदेशादिनिर्भक्तो भवति ह महाबली. Okay, now in Trikonasana. So what you're going to do now, stepping your legs wide apart, lean yourself to your right side while your left hand is stretched up into the sky. Nicely feel the stretch happening over here, your shoulders opening up. Yes, in Vrikshasana. In Trikonasana. Uttarapadam Kramcham cha Marichim Virabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonam cha Saptangushtat Prasarine. Now, repeating Trikonasana on the side, visualize a perfect triangle in your inner space in Trikonasana. In Trikonasana. उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचं वीरभद्रकं ऋतराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारिणे. We are now entering into the last karma of today, which is the Nikutaka Karana. Now sit in the Aramandi position, where your toes are pointing outwards and bending your knees. And you're going to be placing your hands one on top of each other in front of your chest. What you're going to be doing, you're going to be lifting your leg one by one at a time up to its toes and placing it back. As you're doing the leg bend, simultaneously you're going to be moving the hands as well. One goes up, other goes down. Yes. In Utkata Karana, in Nikutaka Karana. Okay. Now entering the next set of asana, which is the Angushtasana. Now settle on your heels with your knees again in front of you. Place the palms in front of your heart, Namaskara Mudra. Clenching the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Engaging the Mahamudra Bandha. First, you're going to be pulling your stomach in and up. In Angushtasana. Kabandhasramitrahu Gorakshasramevacha Angushtamushtikam Yeyam Brahma Prasaditam Tata. Now, entering into next asana is Saurasana. In Saurasana, now stretch with your right leg in front of you. Place the palms together. You're placing your palms next to your body. Palms facing forward in the Varamudra. You're going to engage in the Brahmari Kumbhaka while you inhale and exhale, producing a sound that can be yes. In Saurasana, Prasara Ekam Padatalam Samsthapatvekapadakam. The next is the Vinyasana. Lean yourself forward. Reach out to your big toes with your index and middle fingers together, while your left thumb is placed on top of your left heel. Clenching the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Repeating the japa Sadashivam in throat center in Vidyasana. Vilpasidobradamekam prasarya tattadabam sampusho tatkarena Vilpanchanyam dharya tatkarena dhunam pitam chavase chobayatra. Let's now repeat the same asana, the same sequence on the other side. Yes. In Saurasana. Prasar ekapalatilam samsthapatvekapadakam. Now entering into Vidyasana. Yes. Vidyasana. Vilpasidopalabekam prasarya tattadagam sampushe tatkarena Vilpanchanyam dharya tatkarena dhunam pitam chavase chobayatra. Now, raise yourself up. What you're going to do, you're going to be again sitting on your heels, bring the knees together in front of your toes, tucking the toes. You're going to be placing the palms on your respective knees, palms facing up. Continue to engage your Brahmari Kumbhaka, pulling your stomach in and up, tucking the chin to the chest in the Jandar Bandha in Brahmajaran Kushasana. Devu Pranapani Vese, Eri Devya Nivese, Korbakitayan Kimanili, Aisima Hira Shemili. Okay. Now relaxing yourself, entering into next asana, which is Kapilasana. So now you're going to be sitting on your heels, placing the knees on the ground. Sit on your heels. Yes, placing knees on the ground. And you're going to be placing your hands in respect to knees. Visualizing sage Kapila in your inner space, clenching the pelvic floor molar bandha in Kapilasana. Yes, in Kapilasana. उभय भगतली सब ठहरावे तिलको माहिल को मिलावे परापानिक देव से एदी देव गोदा निवेसे. Now in the same position, you're going to be just gazing at your third eye. Switch the gaze to your third eye. Yes. In Bhadra Korakshasana. Navu Pagati Samdakare, Koravari Libu Pradare, Koravari Rake Ese, Tapri Muladvar Tikvese. Now, again, sit on your heels, knees together in front of you, knees are spread wide apart. You will be bringing your little finger and your thumb joint, while your rest of your fingers are open up, and raising the hands up above the head and looking through the gap in Padma Mudra. In Suryasana. एरी दो गुदा तरियाने तनापन भेद के परिता में गोदा जंग अदर कर रहे आर्य बामसी उदगरे. Okay. Now entering the next asana, which is in the next asana is Mandukasana. Now, placing your knees on the ground, going to sit on the ground as well. Use your hands in respect to knees. And what you're going to be doing, you're going to be visualizing yourself as a frog and engaging in the Mandukya Mudra. When you're going to be closing your mouth, silent, you're going to be moving your tongue inward. In Mandukasana, पादतलापृष्ठदेशे अंगुष्ठेभ्यो च संस्पृशयेत् जाने कृत्य साधे Mandukasana. Next asana is Uttana Mandukasana. Now keep your legs in same position. Raise your hands up above the head, and you're going to be holding on to your opposite shoulders. Continue to visualize a frog in your inner space in Uttana Mandukasana. In Uttana Mandukasana. Manduka Asramadhyastam Kurpurabhyantirim Shiraha Etad Ekodittana Mandukam. Next asana is Simhasana. So what you're going to do, again, coming onto your toes, sit on your heels, knees on the ground. Place your hands at respective knees. What you're going to be doing, inhale and exhale, sticking out your tongue. Yes. Looking at your nose, becoming like a lion. In Simhasana. Dakshinam Sarvagulpena, Dakshinahara Tetaram, हस्तविजान्व संस्थाप्य स्वाङ्गुलिश्च प्रसार्य च. The next asana, now relax yourself, entering into the next asana, which is Bhadrasana. Now, keeping the soles of the feet together, now remain in the same position. You're going to be crossing your hands behind the back and holding on to the opposite big toes with the index and middle finger together in the Prana Mudra. Repeat the japa Sadashivam in throat center in Bhadrasana. Okay, because all the participants, please continue the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Inhale and exhale, making a buzzing sound like a bee. Yes. Vilpochvishasadha पादं गुष्टोकराभ्यां च धृत्वा चित्प्रशिदेशिनः जालन्तरं समासाद्य नासाग्रम् अवलोकयेत् भद्रासनं भवेत् तेज सर्वव्याधिशापहम्. Next asana is Kakavashani asana. Now coming to a squatting position. What you're going to be doing? You're going to be wrapping your hands around the leg, clasping both the hands behind the back. Visualizing yourself as a crow. In your inner space, continue to engage in the Mula Bandha, pull your stomach in and out. Gaze at your nose. Visualize a crow in your inner space in Kakabhishandi Asana. Yes. In Kakabhishandi Asana. Gaze at your nose. प्रथम वयस गोकुलताने द्रवु हाथ प्रकार में आने तिनको मोड़ी नल्यां पर ल्यावे पश्चिम से काकसी करावे. Okay, I see here one mistake. One mistake all of the participants are doing. When you're sitting in a squatting position, you're not going to be wrapping your hands like this. No, you're going to be wrapping your hands around. Or all of you understanding? You're not going to be just placing your hands like this behind the back. No. Nicely, you're going to be wrapping your hands around the thighs and bring it behind the back. Yes. Next, asana entering into Kani Pavasana. In Kani Pavasana, what you're going to be doing? Placing your hands firmly on the mat. Let your knees rest on your arms. Lean yourself forward, lifting the body up in the air. Yes. In Bhadrasana. In Kani Pavasana. So you're going to be lifting your feet up from the mat, clenching the opening floor Mula Bandha. Repeating the japa Sadashivam in throat center in Kani Pavasana. Asana Kaugana Ashi Dushita Hoyi Toyachi Hoyi. Now entering into next asana, which is Kapali Asana. In Kapali Asana, what you're going to be doing? You're going to be bringing your head and your hands in a tripod position. First, bring your head on the ground. Okay? And in front of your head, you're going to be placing both your hands. So basically, your head is in the center, and both your hands in the side. So it's like it's in a triangle shape. And now what you're going to be doing? Lifting your hips up, tucking your toes, walk your feet forward. At one point, when you're walking your feet forward, you will see your back becomes straight. You at one feel like your back is becoming straight. When you're in this position, lift your leg one at a time and slowly stretching out your legs in Kapali Asana. As you're doing this asana, you're going to be continuing to engage in the Brahmari Kumbhaka. So inhale and exhale. You're going to be making the buzzing sound. Gaze at your nose. Repeat in a japa. Sadashivam in your throat center in Kapali ಶೀಶ ಧರ್ತಿ ತೇಕಿ ಪಗಡೋವು ಮಿಲಿವ ಊಚಾಕು ಕರೆ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕಾರ ಶರ್ಮಶರಾಶೆ ದೇವು ಹಾತಾಕಿ ಹತೇಲಿ ದೇವು ಪಾಶತ್ಯ ಧರ್ತಿ ತೇಕೋ ದೃಷ್ಟಿ ನಾಸ ಅಗ್ರ. Yes. Can I request all the participants to give a try? Nithyanandam, back row. So you can also do the asana with a partner. So if those are the viewers who is watching us live, if you want to do the asana, we request you to please partner up, have a partner and do the asana as well. So what you can do, your partner, right? Your partner can actually support you in lifting your legs up. Yes, in balancing you. Or if you are a place where you do not have a partner, if you have a wall, that's great. You can also take the support of a wall as well and do it. So all you need to do is you need to have like a support for your back. That's it. What happened? Dumpling, did you do? Which is Parshva. So in Parshva, what you're going to be doing, you're going to be bringing both your knees to one side. Okay? First, let's do it in our right side. So you're going to keep bringing both your legs to one side. So and you're going to be bringing both the hands in front of it. So here's a big provision for all the participants. What you're going to be doing in the asana vision. Nithyanandam, can I have everyone's listening? Yes, thank you. So when you're in this position, you're going to be placing one elbow at your knee and the other elbow at your hips, at your thighs, at this hips over here. Once you're in this position, Place your hands, you're going to be leaning yourself on the mat. Slowly lift your legs up and stretch your legs towards the side. As you're doing this asana, gaze at your third eye, clench the peripheral mula bandha, and you're going to engage in the Rechaka Kumbhaka, which is inhale and exhale. Let your exhalation be held longer as much as possible. Then you slowly inhale. Okay? So the exhalation you will hold it for a long time, a little bit longer, then you inhale. And you're going to be repeating the japa Sadashivoham in throat center in Parshvamayurasana. Mayuram Dandava Kuryad Mayuram Dandanamakam Kuryad Mayuram Pashvabhya Mayura Pashvanamakam. Yes, visualize, when you're doing this asana, visualize yourself as a peacock. Now repeating Parshvamayurasana on the other side. Here it goes all pass. Come on, let's all do it together. Let's all do it on our left side together, okay? Let's all come to the position, Nithyanandam. Let's all come to position. Yes. 3, 2, 1, and lift. And hold. Parshvamayurasana on the other side.
I did, ma.
Mayuram Dandava Kuryan Mayuram Dandanamakam Kuryan Mayuram Pashvabhya Mayura Pashvanamakam.
These people are not amnesia, I just forget enough.
Now, entering the next asana, which is Bhairaganathasana. Okay. So now, can I request all of you to please come to a plank position? Please come to a plank position. You're going to be bringing the right foot on top of your shoulder. Yes. You're going to be bringing your right foot forward and wrapping it around the respective arm and placing the foot between the hands. As you're doing this asana, clenching the peripheral mula bandha, gaze at your third eye, visualize yourself as the master of renunciation, calm and detached from worldly distractions. As you repeat the japa Sadashivoham in the throat center in Bhairaganathasana. Asana Kavana Piti Jayi. Okay, one thing over here, can I request all participants, your back leg should be stretched out. Yes. Like this. Yes, Bhairaganathasana on that side. Let's not repeat it. Asana Kavana Piti Jayi. Okay. Now, entering into the next asana, which is Undaka Pitasana. In Undaka Pitasana, what you're going to do? You're going to be lifting your hips up, tucking your toes. You're going to be placing your forearms on the mat. Yes. Placing your forearms on the mat. You're going to be keeping your core engaged. Gazing at your third eye, you're going to be repeating the japa Sadashivoham in throat center. Clench the peripheral mula bandha. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Unnaka Pithasana. Bhonyasto janani hasto chadashpadara manukam utta bitangri galam katistalam bhurukam. Okay, that's nice. Now entering the next asana, which is Vashishtasana. Should we all do this asana for 1 minute? Yes? Yeah, 1 minute only, not more than that. Next task is Vashishtasana. So what you're going to do, let's start with the right side. You're going to be rolling onto your right hand. So your right hand is going to be fully engaged now. So placing your right hand firmly on the mat, you're going to be placing both your leg on top of each other, stretching your left hand up in the sky. Gazing at your left hand, looking up, clenching the pelvic floor Mula Bandha, repeating japa, Sadashivam in throat center, visualize each Vashishta in your inner space in Vashishtasana. So, let's all start. Let's hold for 1 minute, okay? 3, 2, 1, and start. Your 60 seconds starts now. Come on, all of you are yogis. Should be able to do it. Come on, hold. Engage the Mula Bandha. Clench the perineum floor and it will actually help you. Come on. Only 30 seconds are over. Come on. You can do it. Yes, it's easy. 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Yes. Vashishtasana. Uda Kukrava Shishta Marichilaha Matsikam Parividdam Chodarasya Vidanda Nirasanam. Okay, let's repeat the same asana on the other side. Vashishtasana on the other side. So let's now roll on to your on your left side and let's do the asana again. Vashishtasana. Breathe in. In every asana, breathe in. The pranayama is mentioned for that. So here you're going to be doing engage in the Rechika Kumbhaka, where exhalation is held more longer than your inhalation. Okay? So inhale and exhale. Exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible. Visualize sage Vashishta in your inner space in Vashishtasana. Urdha Kukrava Shishta Malichila Matsikam Parividdam Chodarasya Vividanda Nirasanam. Yes. Yes, that's good. Okay, now relax yourself. Enter into next asana, which is Anjani Asana. Yes. Okay, now, okay, let's relax our arms. I understand. So, all of you can take few minutes to stretch out your arms. Yes, all of you can do this. Easy touch your arms to the side. Pull it. Yes, same for the other side as well. And rotate your wrist. All of you doing great. Okay. Now enter the next asana, which is Anjani Asana. Now stretch the feet in front of you, toes pointed. You want to placing your palms under your buttocks, palms facing up. Try to keep your elbows straight. Okay, try to keep your elbows straight. It'll actually help you to sit up straight. Now keep your back straight as well. Thank you. Cleansing the pelvic floor Mula Bandha. And you're going to be gazing at your nose. Repeating the japa Sadashivoham in your throat center, visualizing Hanuman in your inner space in Anjani Asana. Devu karki ube hateli korva ile mele bheli so agame bhuparadashe mahane angul milirashe. Now, in same position, inhale, raising your hands up. Exhale, leaning yourself forward, holding on to big toes with the index and middle finger together, prana mudra. Bring the forehead towards the knees in Paschimottanasana. As you're doing this asana, repeating the japa Mahasadashivoham. In your inner space, visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Repeating, you're going to engage in a Mahamudra Bandha, clenching the perineum floor in the Mula Bandha. Pulling the stomach in and up. Third, tucking the chin to the chest in the Chandra Bandha. Engaging all the bandhas together makes Mahamudra Bandha. In Paschimottanasana. जानो परिललातं तो पश्चिमं तानमुच्यते येन केन प्रकारेण सुखं दार्यं च जायते. Okay, now entering into Ugrasana. In the same position, you're going to be placing your hands behind your neck in the Parashamudra. Okay, one thing over here for all the participants I'd like to say, for over the next few asanas, we're going to be leaning ourselves forward, bring the forehead towards your knees. One thing, don't just hunch your back. No. If you hunch your back, you're not going to be getting the asana. You need to move, okay? From your hips, you need to bend. Alright, for understanding, if you want like a kind of like a support, have a partner who can push you from the back. Or you yourself, as you're moving forward, you can actually support your back. Support your lower back and push yourself forward and reach out your toes. This also will help you. So in Ugrasana, placing your hands behind the neck, one on top of the other, lean yourself forward, bringing the forehead towards the knees, engaging in a Mahamudra Bandha, visualize Goddess Kali in your inner space, repeating the japa Sadashivam in throat center in Ugrasana. Swapanibhyamritam dhritva janopayishironiset आसनोग्रविदं प्रोक्तं भवेदन्न दीपनं देहावसानहरणं पश्चिमोत्तानसन्मुखं ये तदाश्रम श्रेष्ठं प्रत्यं सादेशुदि वायु पश्चिममार्गेण तस्य सञ्चरति ध्रुवम्. Okay, that's nice. Entering into Marichiyasana. Marichiyasana, we're going to be bringing your right leg bring your right foot towards your perineum. You're going to be wrapping your right arm around the leg and clasping onto your hands behind the back. Yes. As you engage, as your hands in the Shambhu Mudra, lean yourself forward, bring the forehead towards the knees, engaging in the Mahamudra Bandha. Again, contract the pelvic floor, tuck the chin to the chest, pulling your stomach in and up. Gaze forward, repeat the japa Mahasadashivam in your inner space. Repeat, you're going to be visualizing stage Marichi in your inner space in Marichiyasana. Okay. See, one thing I'll say all the participants, what all of you are doing, all of you are keeping it in the front. No. Don't keep it in the front. You should be closer towards the body. See, it's not like this, where your toes are, it's not on your toes also. Your feet is flat. Yes, keep it closer towards the body. Yes, that's great. Marichiyasana. Uttanapadam kramcham cha maricham veerabhadrakam natarajam trikonam cha suptangashta prasarane. Okay, now you're going to be bringing the right knee towards the ground. Raise your hands up above the head. Feel the stretch and exhale, leaning yourself forward, holding on to your left foot in a Shambhu Mudra. Clenching the perineal floor, you're going to engage the Mahamudra Bandha. Clenching the perineal floor in Mula Bandha. Pulling your stomach in and up. Tucking the chin to the chest in the Mahamudra Bandha. Gaze at your nose. Visualize yourself as a great soul, embodying the profound union of stillness and motion. In Mahamudrasana. Bhavan ki yedi joyi sivni aan laga vesoyi Nachripadala boj basare tame yani kakasidhare. Okay. So let's now repeat these two asanas on the other side. We're repeating Marichiyasana on the other side. Visualize sage Marichi in your inner space. Engage in Mahamudra Bandha. Engage in a Rachava Kumbhaka. Inhale and exhale. Hold your exhalation as long as possible in Marichiyasana. Uttanapadam kramcham cha marichim veerabhadrakam natarajam trikonam cha suptangashta prasarane. Entering into Mahamudrasana on the other side. Visualize, sage, visualize yourself as a great soul, as a great seal, embodying the profound union of stillness and motion. Repeat in the japa, Mahasadasham in your throat center, gaze at your nose in Mahamudrasana. बाबा की ये दी जोई सीवनी आने लगा वे सोई नजर पर लाबज बसारे तामे यानी काक सीधारे. Okay, now entering into Bhadrasana. Now bring the soles of your feet together in front of you. Now you're going to be, okay, there's two things over here. Now as all of us are in the third week, so what you're going to be doing, see each of the asanas we're actually spending little time in doing the ultimate version of the asanas, so you can experience the fullest. Okay, so you will see that in this impact, each of the asanas when you're doing this time, the impact of the asanas on your body is being more intense. It's more intensified version of it, which is actually good for all of you. So one thing over here in Bhadrasana, your knees should touch the floor and your heels should be almost touching your perineum. It should be literally like touching your perineum. So this is the Bhadrasana. Okay? For one thing you can do, either first you try to attempt to bring your knees on the ground, or pull your heels together in front of you first. So even if you're like this, it's okay. If you're in this position, I request all of you to take few minutes to push your knee down. Okay? Push your knee down. Only when you consciously push it. Okay? Go beyond. Feel the stretch. It's okay. You'll be able to do it. If you have a partner, what your partner can do? Your partner can actually help in pushing your both the knees down. Or if your partner is okay, you can also stand on your partner's knees as well. That's also one of the way. Whatever it is, try to push the knee down. Feel the stretch. You'll see as soon as you do that, the whole pathway, your whole inner thigh will start stretching up. Can I request all the participants to do it, please? You can, okay, what you can do, you can hold your feet in the Shambhala Mudra, clenching the perineum floor Mula Bandha, where the pelvic floor, the pelvic muscles, you can be pulling it up. Push your knee down, yes. Repeating the japa. Mahasadasham in throat center. See, also one more thing, I request all participants, don't hunch your back. No, please don't hunch your back also. Keep your back straight. Every single component, understand every single component of the asana matters. It will actually help you for you to do the asana. The breathing, the bandha, the japa, the visualization, even you keeping your back straight. All these small components will actually help you for doing the asana. Yes. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Bhadrasana. गल्पोत्तविशनस्यादः सीवन्याः पार्श्वयोक्षिपेत् पादपाशोदपानिप्या नृतं भद्रासनश्चलं भद्रासनं भवेत् तत्सर्वव्याधिविशापहम्. Yes. Take few minutes to hold yourself in this asana. Okay. Now entering into next asana, which is Gwalipavasana. In Gwalipavasana, you can relax your feet little forward, no problem. Keep the feet little forward. Place your hands on your respective knees in Shambhala Mudra. And now you're going to be engaging in the Murcha Kumbhaka. So in the Murcha Kumbhaka is, first, tuck the chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Inhale deeply. This asana, this kumbhaka happens when you naturally do obtain the Janmar Bandha. So you inhale, then you hold the breath by tucking the chin to the chest, obtaining Janmar Bandha, and then you exhale. Gaze at your nose. Repeat in the japa, Mahasadashivan Throat Center, visualizing yourself as a cowherd in Gwali Pravasana. पूर्वा सर्वचो कश्य सोही वाही विदिय कीजी सोही यामे एवी भिन्न जराशे अंगुल आतंतर राशे. Okay. Now entering the next asana, which is Joni Asana. Okay, see, if all of us do the series together, we have nice stretch for your thighs, then after all of you can relax. Okay. Next asana is Joni Asana. In Joni Asana, what you're going to be doing, you're going to be placing the hands in front of you in the Shambhe Mudra. Lean yourself forward, bring the forehead to the ground. Gaze at your nose, clenching the peripheral molar bandha, engaging the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Again, inhale and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible. Visualize the Yoni Mandala in your inner space in Joni Asana. Yes. देवो पगतली संपद करे येद मेद के येरी मेदा के ताशाधरे अर्धहात को अंते राशे ललाटप को तल्य ऊपर राशे. Okay. Now entering the next asana, which is Midaki Pavasana. In Midaki Pavasana, in the same position, keep your legs in the same position. You got me stretching your hands out parallelly and lean yourself forward. Bring the forehead to the ground. Gaze at your nose. Clenching the peripheral molar bandha. Visualizing yourself embodying the sweet wind in your inner space in Midaki Pavasana. पूरव विधि परिपगतली संपूर्ण शोली येदी मिली राशे एद्यासो माहिली कामी अगोर दो आंतरिला धरती लगावे हाथ दो यू गोदा पर लगावे आदवा रच्चा परा पसारे. Okay, now entering the next asana, which is Siddha Samadhi Asana. In Siddha Samadhi Asana, what you're going to be doing, you're going to be placing your hands under your leg, under your calves. Palms facing up, lean yourself forward, bring the forehead towards the ground, clenching the peripheral molar bandha, gaze at your nose, visualize Paramashiva in your inner space, repeat the japa, Mahasada in your inner space in Siddha Samadhi Asana. देवो पगतली संपद करे सोले मेदागा मेदरे अंगुल आत अंतराशे येदी को ऐसे विरिदाशे. Now relax yourself, entering into Chidaki Pavasana. In Chidaki Pavasana, what you're going to be doing, you're going to be placing your hands. You will place your hands in your respective soles. And you're going to be opening your feet like a book. You know, just like how you open a book, right? You support the book and you open the book. Same way, you're going to be opening your feet like a book. Yes. Keeping your back straight as your hands are in the Shambhe Mudra, clenching the peripheral molar bandha, gaze at your nose. Repeating the japa Mahasadashivam in throat center in Chinaki Pavasana. दो पगा की ये दी धरती मगवा मेद लगावे पगतली माहिली को अंगुता की सूद जो दे बारली को तनाशुलिया राशे. Now entering the next asana, which is Charpata Chokasana. In Charpata Chokasana, you're going to be placing your hands on your knees and you're going to be pushing your knees down. Yes. Gaze at it today. You're going to be engaged in the Uddiyana Bandha, where you're going to be pulling your stomach in and up. Inhale and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Repeat in japa. Mahasadashvam Throat Center in Charpata Chokasana. देवु पगत्री संप्रदाय आगाम्य करजार पसारे गोदा भूसो लकता राशे हाथ देवु गोदा परिराशे. Now entering the next asana, which is Bhairavasana. Okay. For those participants who are seeking ankle flexibility, this asana is for you. What you're going to be doing? Keeping your feet together. You're going to be pulling your heels up. Yes. You're going to be bringing your heels up where your toes is touching the ground. And you're going to be keeping the knees on the ground, and you're going to be engaging in the Uddiyana Bandha. Pull your stomach in and up. Place your hands in the Bindu Mudra, where your index and finger are joined. Place it on top of your respective knees. Keeping your spine straight. You're going to be gazing at your third eye. Visualize Paramashiva, the most ferocious dimension, Rudra, in your inner space. In Bhairavasana. Gulpo Sampiracha Nyonam Vikramenotitam Shanaihi Janva Pashvagato Hasto Dandavad Bhairavasanam. Yes, that's good. Now entering into Samanasana. Now bringing your left heel towards the perineum and your right, you're going to be holding the left foot in front of your chest. This is Samanasana. You're going to be gazing at your third eye, clenching the perineal floor Mula Bandha, engaging in the Samana Kumbhaka, which is inhale, visualizing the fire in your stomach is raising up along with your spine, and you exhale. Repeating the japa, Mahasadashvam Throat Center in Samanasana. Samanasana vakshe siddhamantradi sadhanat ekapadamuro dattva gushyonya lingavetrake. Now the same leg, you're going to be placing it on top of your shoulders. Okay? Your right leg, you're going to be placing it on your shoulders and placing both the hands on the mat firmly, stretching your left leg out. Yes. This is Apanasana. Your hands are going to be on the ground. Both the hands is going to be on the ground. Yes. In the Shambhu Mudra, gaze. Gaze at your third eye in Apanasana. केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोपयत्यतः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठे धन्वत् प्रभो. Okay. Let's now repeat this Samanasana on the other side. Yes, let's start. Samanasana. Bring the left foot. Okay. One thing I would like to request all the participants, keep your back straight. Throughout the asana, throughout the yoga, try to keep your back straight. It will actually help you a lot. Okay, Samanasana on the side. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Samanasana vakshe siddhamantradi sadhanat ekapadamuro dattva gushyonya lingavetrake. Now entering into Apanasana on the other side. Placing both the hands on the mat in a Shabri Mudra. Stretching your right leg out. Clenching the pineal floor Mula Bandha. Gazing at your third eye in Apanasana. केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोपयत्यतः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठे धन्वत् प्रभो. Okay. See, one thing I would like to say for all the participants over here. See, you're not going to be okay in Apanasana. Both the hands is on the ground. Are all of you understanding? Both the hands is on the ground. Not one hand. It's not that one hand is going to be holding the foot and the other hand is on the ground. No. Both the hands is at the ground. Okay? Yes. Yes, this is an easy sequence. Now entering the next asana, which is, okay, next set of asanas is Gomukhasana. For the next set of series, you're going to be engaging a very unique pranayama, which is the Sikkari Kumbhaka. The Sikkari Kumbhaka is you're going to be placing your tongue at the tip of your teeth. Inhale through your teeth, making a hissing sound. Exhale through your nose. Yes, this is Sikkari Kumbhaka. So let's now enter the Gomukhasana. Now sit in a cross-leg position with your both the knees stacked upon each other. You're going to be interlacing your hands and placing it on top of your knees in the Paramashiva. Clenching the peninsular molar bandha, gaze at your nose. You're going to be repeating the japa Om Nithyanandam, Om Nithyanandoham in your throat center. Visualizing a cow's face in your inner space in Gomukhasana. For those who are problems who are having some posture problems, if you're having some sciatica or having some posture problems, this asana can actually help you in healing it. Gomukhasana. Savye Dakshina Golpanto Prishtapashvin Yojine Dakshina Uprita Savyam Gomukham Yata. Now, entering into Anusuyasana, in the same position, you're going to be holding on to big toes with your index and middle finger together in the Prana Mudra. Engaging your Dhyana Bandha, where you're going to pulling your stomach in and up. Gaze at your nose. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya in your inner space. Continue to engage in Sikkari Kumbhaka in Anushayasana Pratama. दक्षिण गोदो नीचे ताने वावम ताके ऊपर आने गोदा संधि मिलावे भारी आधा पर पूरी दे संधि पसारी. Now entering into Anushayasana Dve. In Anushayasana Dve, what you're going to be doing, you're going to be placing your hands behind the back in the Shambhavi Mudra, in the Parish Mudra. Lean yourself forward, bring the forehead towards on your knee. Actually, the asana is where you're going to be bringing your forehead towards the knee. If you're not able to do it, yes. At least try to bring it over the knees. Yes. Repeating the japa Om Nithyanandam in throat center. Gaze at your nose in Anushayasana Dve. जीवना गोदा की संधि प्रदाव गोदा की संधि मिलाई राशे गोदा सोले पकतुल्यावु आदवाय सुदाराशे. Now entering into next asana, which is Garudasana. Now in Garudasana, you're going to be bringing your right foot, placing your right foot on the mat and your right knees raised, placing your hands in respect to knees in the Shambhavi Mudra, keeping your spine straight. You're going to be continue to engage in Sikkari Kumbhaka. Inhale, making hissing sound, and exhale through your nose. This breathing brings lots of coolness into your system. Gaze at your nose. Visualize Garuda, the eagle vehicle of Mahavishnu in your inner space in Garudasana Dve. दावोपगमोदी येदी माहिलम गोल्पमोलद्वार नीचे रे वैसे जीवनी भगतली धरती ते गोदो ऊंचो भोराशे. Okay. Now entering into Naradasana. In Naradasana, what you're going to do, you're going to be actually sitting on your left foot. Sit on your left feet. And you're going to be placing your hands behind your neck. And you're going to be twisting your whole body, bringing both the hands, bringing both the elbows to the other side of your right knee. Gaze at your third eye. Clench the peninsular molar bandha. Visualize H Narada in your inner space in Naradasana. Your elbows should be joined. Your both elbows should be touching each other. Repeat in the japa Om Nithyanandam in throat center in Naradasana. Pishtijuva pagatli keri voprita ilaga veperi godasado panohe joy deshapashiti rashe soyi. Now entering the next asana, which is Matsyapitakasana. Now, Matsyapitakasana, what you're going to be doing? You're going to be bringing your left foot to the right inner thigh And keeping the right knee straightened, lifting your right knee up. You will be wrapping your left arm around the left leg and holding onto your right calf. While your right hand, you're going to be stretching it out in front of you, holding on to big toes of your right foot with your index and middle finger together, prana mudra. Clenching the peripheral molar bandha, gaze at your nose. Visualize the fish avatar of Mahavishnu in your inner space in Matsya Pitakasana. Vamela Vaman Vishtanto Grihitam Matsya Pitakam Yoni Vamela Sampidya Medrajapari Dakshinam. Yes, that's beautiful. Let's now repeat the same sequence on the other side. Come on, all of us have just 20 asanas left to finish. All of us can do it together. Just 20 more. So let's now repeat Gomukhasana on the other side. Now stacking your left leg on top. Increase your fingers, place it on top of the knee. Yes, gaze at your nose. Visualize a cow's face in your inner space. Repeat in a japa Om Nithyananda in throat center in Gomukhasana. Savya Dakshina Golpanto Pishtapashani Yojaye Dakshina Epilata Savyam Gomukam Gomukam Nata. Now entering to Anushasana 1. Now holding on to your respective big toes with your index and middle finger together, prana mudra. Visualize Rishika Anasuya in your inner space. Clench the peripheral molar bandha. Repeating a japa Om Nithyanandoham in throat center in Anushasana Pratama. दक्षिण गोदो नीचे ताने वावंता के ऊपर आने गोदा संध मिलावे भारी आधा परिपने दे संध पसारी. Now entering into Anushasana 2. Anushasana 2. Now you're going to be clasping on to your opposite hands in the Paramashiva behind the back. Lean yourself forward. Bring the forehead towards the ground. Continue the Vishnu Rishika Anasuya in your inner space. Do the Sikkari Kumbhaka in Anushasana 2. जीवना गोदा की संधि प्रदावा गोदा की संधि मिलाई राशे गोदा से ले प्रकृति यावु वादवायु सोदा राशे. Okay. Now entering to Garudasana on the other side. Now placing the left feet firmly on the mat, raising the left knee up. Placing your hands both on the respective knees in Shambhavi Mudra, keeping your spine straight, clenching the peripheral molar bandha. Visualize Lord Garuda in your inner space in Garudasana 2. Davopakmodi yedi mahilangolpamola dwara nichede dese jivani pakatali dharti te goda om chaborashe. Now entering into Naradasana, placing both the hands behind the neck, bring both the elbows together and bring it to the outside of your left knee. Twist yourself. Bring both the elbows to the outside of your right knee, of your left knee. Visualize Sage Narada in your inner space in Naradasana. Prestijuava Pagatali Keri, Boprita Laga, Veperi, Godasada Panovejo, Rajapashti, Rasha Soyi. Now entering into Matsya Pitakasana. Bring the right foot on top of the left thigh, to your left inner thigh. Wrapping the right arm around the leg and holding on to your left shin, and your left hand is extended, holding on to big toes of your left foot with your index and middle finger together, prana mudra in Matsya Pitakasana. Vamela Vaman Vishtanto Grihitam Matsya Pitakam Yoni Vamela Sampidya Medrajapari Dakshinam. Now entering to next asana, which is Matsyendrasana. In the same position, what you're going to be doing, you're going to be bringing your left hand. So you're going to be bringing your right hand in front of the knee, in front of the left knee, and your left hand is going to be holding on to your. Okay, you're going to be placing your left hand at your neck. Your right hand on your neck, while your left hand is placing at the ground. Twist yourself, you're going to be placing at the side. Looking at the side, you're going to be clenching the pelvic floor Mulabandha, gaze at your third eye in Maschindrasana. उदरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्ततः नम्राङ्गवामपादं हि दक्षजानुपरिन्यसेत्. Okay, now you're going to be relaxing the right hand. Your right hand is going to be holding on to your left ankle, while you're going to be bringing the left hand, placing it behind your ear, basically on your neck. Look at the side, gaze at your third eye, clenching the pelvic floor Mulabandha. Continue to engage in the Siddhkari Kumbhaka in Kubhasana. Asana Kaugana Jolo Jaye. Now, relaxing the left hand onto the ground, twist yourself, looking towards the side, gaze at your third eye, clenching the pelvic floor Mulabandha. Visualize stage Maschindranatha in your inner space in Maschindrasana Dve. Maschindrapītam jatarapaditam pachandarakmandala khandanastram abhyasata kundalini prabhotam dantastaratam viradadipamsam. Okay, so let's now repeat the same asanas on the other side. Now you're going to be bringing your left leg on your inner thigh. Bring your left hand in front of the right knee. First time, you're going to be placing your left hand at your neck, and your right hand is placed on the ground. Look towards the side. Gaze at your third eye in Maschindrasana Prathama. Udaram paschimabhasam krutva tishtati yattadaha namrangamanpadam hi dakshajano parinyaset. Now, entering to Kubhasana. Now, really relaxing the left hand. The left hand is going to be holding on to your right foot, while your right hand is going to be placed at your neck. Gaze at your third eye in Kubhasana. Asana Kaugana Jolo Jaye. Now, relaxing the right hand on the mat. Gazing at your third eye. Look to the side. Clenching the pelvic floor Mulabandha in Maschindrasana Dve. Maschindrapītam jatarapaditam pachandarakmandala khandanastram abhyasata kundalini prabhotam dandastaratam viradadipamsam. Okay, now entering into Padmasana. Sit in the Padmasana position. Bring your left foot towards your right thigh, and your right leg on your left foot. Sorry, your right thigh on your left thigh. So your right leg on your left thigh. Yes. In Padmasana, you're going to be placing your hands in respect to knees and Shambhu Mudra, engaging in the Sitali Kumbhaka. Okay? Sitali Kumbhaka is all about, you're now going to be making the hissing sound. In Siddhkari Kumbhaka, you're making the hissing sound to your teeth and exhaling through your nose. In the Sitali Kumbhaka, it's the same thing. Your tongue is touching the back side of your teeth. But except you're going to be inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose. That's all. Engage in a Mahamudra Bandha, clenching the perineum floor and Mulabandha. Pull your stomach in a knot, tucking the chin to the chest in the Jandra Bandha. Keep your spine straight. Visualize a lotus in your inner space in Padmasana. Asanam dvidam proktam padmam vajrasanam tata udvariparichegaddev bhepadatlayata padmasanam bhaveteta sarva papa prayashanam. By sitting in Padmasana every day for at least 48 minutes, it actually is good for your heart. Those of you who wants to have a healthy heart, this asana is for you. Just sit in Padmasana every day for 48 minutes, every day. It will actually help you in your heart. Entry into Padmasana Dve. Now crossing the hands in the front of you, holding on to big toes with the index and middle finger to your Prana Mudra. Gaze at your nose, engaging in the Mula Bandha, clenching the pelvic floor of Mula Bandha. Visualize the lotus of your being unfolding respectively And you're going to repeat in the japa, Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham. Okay? So we're going to repeat in the japa, Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham. You're going to be repeating your throat center in Padmasana Dve. उत्तानो चरणो कृत्वा ऊरु संस्थाप्यर्थः ऊरु मध्ये तदुत्तानो पानी कृत्वा गतादिशौ. Now entering into Kutkutasana. In Kutkutasana, what you're going to do, continue to keep the legs in Padmasana position. You're going to be placing your hands underneath the thighs and your calves. Okay? Place your hands under the thighs and your calves. Place your hands firmly on the ground and lifting your body up. In Kukkutasana, gaze at your nose, clench the pelvic floor Mula Bandha, visualizing. You're going to visualize a rooster in your inner space, which is going to be helping you to wake you up at Brahma Muhurta and remind you to do the Brahma Muhurta yoga. Okay? So visualize a rooster in your inner space in Kukkutasana. Okay. So also one more thing what all of you can do, you can also have a momentum, for you to lift, to get the momentum for you to lift. What you can do, you need to have the momentum for it. So what you can also just jerk and lift the body up. So that's also one of the ways. So like you swing. Yes, this is Kukkutasana. Padmasram samstapya nanovoram pare karo nivesh bhuma vatishte vyomasta Kukkutasana. Okay. Now entering into next asana, which is Baddha Keki Asana. We're almost there. We're almost there, reaching 100. Come on, let's all do it together. You're almost there. Baddha Keki Asana. In Baddha Keki Asana, what you're going to be doing? First, you're going to be... That's nice. Yes, that's beautiful. Now coming into Baddha Keki Asana, you're going to be coming onto your knees first. Come on onto your knees. You're going to be placing your elbows at your abdomen. Okay? Place your elbows at the abdomen, palms facing backwards. Lean yourself forward, slowly lifting your knees up, lifting your feet up in Padmasana and balance. Visualize a peacock in your inner space, clenching the pelvic floor Mula Bandha, looking at the ground. Repeat in a japa, Om Nithyananda Mahasadasham throat center in Baddha Keki Asana. नरामवस्तब्धकरद्वयेन तत्कोपरि स्थापयना विपाशस्वः उच्छासनदण्डविदुषिकशेमायुरमेतत् पीतं मयूरं पद्मकं कुर्यात् बद्धकेकीपि कथ्यते. Now stretching the feet in Mayurasana. Engaging as Haja Kumbhaka. Inhale, hold your breath and exhale. Visualizing yourself as a proud peacock, spreading its feathers wide in Mayurasana. Yes. Can I request all the participants please do the Mayurasana? Yes. Mayurasana. Ata Vakshe Mahadeva Mayurasana Muttamam Bhomo Nipadya Hastodvo Korpuropari Dehakam Korpuri Samstha Korpuropari Samsthapya Sarvadevam Swashvaha Kevalam Hastayukalam Nipadya Sistiraha. Okay. Now enter into Makarasana. Lay down on your stomach, placing your hands at your respective neck in the Parisha Mudra, clenching the pelvic floor Mula Bandha, repeating the japa Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivam in throat center. Visualize yourself as the calm, grounded crocodile, resting at the water edge in Makarasana. Adhyashishete Adhyashishete Paridnavastam अध्याशयते करि हृदयं निधाय भूमौ च पादौ च प्रसार्यमानो शिरस्थित्वा करदण्डयुक्तो देहाधिकारं मकरासनं ततो. Next is Shalabhasana. Now placing your hands in front of your chest. Place your hands in front of your chest in a Shambhu Mudra. You're going to be lifting your thighs and your head up. Visualizing yourself as a locust. Clenching the pelvic floor Mula Bandha in Shalabhasana. Yes, please lift your thighs up. Lift your thighs up from the mat. Yes. In Shalabhasana. अध्याशयते करुग्भवक्षभूमिमवष्टभ्यकयोस्तलाभ्यां पादोशोनिर्जवितस्तुचो दर्वनन्ति पीतं शलभं मुनीन्द्राः. Now relax yourself, bending the knees, holding the foot, and you're going to be pressing the foot to your buttocks in Ushtrasana. Visualize yourself as a camel, clenching the pelvic floor Mulabandha, repeating a japa, Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivam Throat Center in Ushtrasana. अध्याशेते पदयुग्मवष्टं पृष्ठे निधाय पृथं कराभ्याम् आकुञ्चेत् सव्यधरासिगादं मुष्टं च पीतं योगिनो वरन्ति. Now in the same position, you're going to be lifting your thighs and your chest up in Dhanurasana. Visualize yourself as Paramashiva's bow, clenching the pelvic floor Mulabandha in Dhanurasana. Please lift your thighs up. Yes, nicely lift your chest and your thighs up in Dhanurasana. प्रसारपादो बिल्डन्दिरूपो करोच पृष्ठयोर्पादयुग्मं कृत्वा धनस्थल्य विवर्तिताङ्गं निगत्य योगी धनुरासनं ततो. Now sit on your heels, keeping your knees together in front of you. Placing your hands in respect to in Shambhu Mudra, clenching the pelvic floor Mulabandha, gaze at your third eye. You're going to engage in a Sahaja Kumbhaka, where you inhale deeply, hold your breath inside as long as possible, and exhale slowly. Repeat in a japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashiva. Repeat in the Mahavakya in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Bhagasana. उड़तामोरी पावदे वैसे बहरोजुत करे एक वैसे पावनमय गुलपुर जोवु कुला पाशति ला वैसोवु. Now, coming to the last asana for the day, lay down on your mat, toes pointed, palms facing up in Shavasana. Bring awareness to your whole body. From the tip of your toes all the way to the crown of your head. Every single pore, every single hair, every single cell in your body, bring awareness into it. Feel yourself alive in your body. Relax your breathing. Inhale and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible. Let your whole being vibrate with the Mahavakya. As you repeat the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. In Shavasana. Uttanam Shavavadbhumo Shayanam tu Shavasanam. Shavasanam Shantiharam Chitta Vishrantikarakam.
Usually also 4 minutes or 57 minutes.
Let your whole being be completely relaxed. Feel yourself you are liberated. Visualize you're a dead body and Swamiji is liberating you. Now, start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Bring your thighs towards your chest. Rock yourself from side to side. And raise up to a comfortable seated position. Yes. And raise up to a comfortable seated position. Yes. Yes. All of you have finished the first 100 asanas of the Nithyananda Yoga. That's beautiful. Let's now offer our gratitude at Swamiji's feet. Bring the palms in front of your heart, Namaskara Mudra. Close your eyes. We will now concluding the yoga with the Bona mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम तत्सत्. सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु. ओम Nithyanandam. Thank you all, Nithyanandam. We thank all the viewers who has joined us live for today's Nithyananda Yoga, and we would like to invite all of you to come and join us at the Paramashiva Sena program, which is starting at the first of every single month, happening in KAILASA Guinea-Bissau and KAILASA Tiruvannamala as well. And if you want to have a personalized guidance of the yoga, where you want a breakthrough in every single yoga asanas, Paramashiva Sena program is for you, because here the acharyas are blessed and trained to each and every one of the ways to guide you and support you, for you to experience the ultimate in the yoga. And not just that, we also have the Shirastamba Yoga and the Kundini Raja Yoga as well. The yoga on the pole and the yoga and the rope as well. So you'll be having that great gift also for you to do us. So we invite all of you to come and join us at the Paramashiva Sena program, and we thank you all once again for tuning in for the Nithyananda Yoga, and do share this with near and dear ones. Invite them to join us at 4 a.m. Nithyananda Yoga starting at UK Standard Time. Thank you all for joining Nithyananda.